Dear Eendragers, instead of the quarterly Prim letter, I've decided to make this interactive video, so I hope that you enjoy it. What a wonderful year we've had, filled with wonderful memories for us to look back on. I'd like to start this video by mentioning some of our more recent happenings. The term kicked off with a bang with huisvergadering and Dames Touch only a day apart. I felt that the Dames Touch this year was a great success, with a new winner and some of the hottest Miss Untouchables I've ever seen. So thanks very much to Richard Pretorius and his second year's committee for all their efforts. Still on the social front, our first Yule partner skakel with Isa was one for the record books. The ratio of beautiful women to the pub floor square inch was certainly in our favour, so thanks to PJ and his committee for that. This year's Koos Becker prize nominations reached new heights, with the most entries so far for the coveted prize. The three winning ideas were as follows: Theo Dowling and Lo Hopley for the new website, Vrie Geldernes and Helgaard Avenant for the student tutor website, Philip Ricondo for his promotional website, Promopop. Congratulations to everyone who entered, and it just goes to show the incredible talent of innovative entrepreneurs we have in Eendrag, so keep it up. We also awarded 3 new bursaries to needy and talented Eendragters, and this also saw the introduction of the Christopher van Schalkwyk Campus Engagement Prize, which was awarded to Jaco du Plessis. It's amazing to see how our old boys still want to give back to Eendrag. Speaking about old boys, this term also saw the revitalization of the OEB, which will be playing a crucial role in the hardcore development next year. One of the best events this term was Hanedineer, and I thank Lawrence Bester and his committee for their hard work and effort. Although the fire department tried to dampen our fun, the kuier went on long into the night and in the morning for some of the Oumane and Blok. One of the newest Hanedineer events, the Binnenbuiten rugby game, was a particular success for me. The event was inclusive and catered for all. The gees and widespread participation speaks volume for its success and shows what a brilliant new tradition it is. So thanks very much to Christopher and Francois Siveragen for the idea and its organization. Hanedineer also gave us an opportunity to bid farewell to most of the Oumane and other Corsair's leavers. We thank you for your years of service to Eendrag and wish you all the best for the future. Please remember to join the Eendrag Alumni Facebook group and become of our growing social media old boy community. Some new projects that we can look forward to next year. One is the Eagle's Nest, which is being built over the holidays, and the pub revamp, which will be happening later in 2014. We can also look forward to Mad Square or Yule in 2014, which is going to have a particularly strong social focus. This obviously includes the annual foam party, quad festival, other sponsored events, and of course the Isa Girls. I'd like to use the second part of this video now to discuss the topic of Eendrag strategy and how we are moving forward. First of all, the topic of strategy. Why is it important for Eendrag to have a strategy? The importance or the need for a strategy is simple. We need to know where we are going and to plan accordingly in order to achieve that strategic goal. Several factors are very crucial to the success of any strategy. One is that there is a continuation of the strategy over a longer period that succeeds leadership groups, and that every member of the organization understands the strategy and actively works towards it. So to sum up, our strategy has 4 parts. Firstly, it is important to align with the university. It is important that we remember that the university is our governing body and that we form part of it, and not that the university forms part of Eendrag. We need to understand this relationship and ascribe to the university's values and objectives in order for us to benefit from this relationship, in order to have a strong mutual relationship. The second part is to understand where Eendrag fits in our student life. At Eendrag, we strive to provide a well-rounded education and outside-of-class experience, where the culture is such that we have a great social, sporting and cultural experiences. All of these are crucial to our development as young men, as they are things which the university cannot provide in the lecture halls. Thirdly, a value-driven system. This is a very important aspect to understand. A value-driven system is guided by an organization's values. Eendrag has a great set of values: respect, trust, caring and challenge, along with a great ethos of character, style and pride. In a value-driven system, the worth of any action, structure or tradition is measured by the value it brings to that organization. Thus, it is important to evaluate ourselves on this basis in order to move forward in a positive direction. In a value-driven system, every action is measured by the values of that organization, and everybody is accountable to them. Thus, one doesn't need a fat rule book, but only 4 simple values. Fourthly, the strategy includes our 4 strategic objectives. Now, these objectives are crucial and should form the basis of every structure and activity that we do. Now, the objectives are as follows: fun, innovation, effective and efficient, inclusive and welcoming. So now I will discuss them all individually. Fun. It may seem obvious, but I feel it's important that although we are at university to receive an education, it's very important for us to have fun. I also feel that it is sometimes necessary to remind ourselves that we should have fun, especially when we tend to get too serious about matters. Hence is why it is at the top of the list of the objectives. Furthermore, everyone in Eendrag has an equal right to have fun in their own way, but this is limited to the extent that it infringes upon other people. Innovation. We live in a world that requires innovation, one that yearns for new ideas, where ideas can inspire. Thus, innovation needs to be an integral part of our life in Eendrag in order to prepare us for the world out there. Thus, this ties nicely with the creation of the Eagle's Nest, our very own innovation hub. In the nest, the need for ideas and the need to think differently will be seriously addressed. Effective and efficient. Now, this may also seem obvious, but it is crucial for us that all our structures and actions are effective and efficient. Otherwise, there's little worth in doing them. Inclusive and welcoming. This is a crucial objective since it appeals to our sense of belonging towards Eendrag. This is the very basis of our life in Eendrag, and that no matter who we are, we always belong in Eendrag. If someone does not feel included in Eendrag, we cannot expect them to be involved or take part. This also affects our performance academically, socially, and sportingly, since I believe that people perform better if they are secured in their surroundings. Everyone in Eendrag has a right to be included in Eendrag, provided that they accept our values. Linked to inclusiveness is welcoming. It is important for us to strive towards a welcoming culture where everyone, regardless of any race, religion, sexual orientation, is accepted. Once again, provided that they accept our values as their own. These objectives cannot be seen in isolation, as they are interwoven with each other. And if a particular structure or action does not meet all 4 objectives, then it does not make the cut. This is an important concept to understand for the success of achieving the strategic goals. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and now have a clearer understanding of the strategy. Please feel free to come to me and chat about any further queries or further explanations. All the best for your exam results. Have a relaxing holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you next year.